All right, so we got one more look today. All right, we got one more little look that we're going to make defensively, and we are taking a gander at Sunday Night Football. All right, closing minutes of the game. Patrick Mahomes and company trying to extend it, get into field goal range. They're relatively close. And the worst possible thing that could happen to Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs is a fumble. And it happens. Clyde Edwards-Helaire gets a handoff and drops the ball. Let's take a listen to that play. Let me get this up. And there we go. They are hyped. Love it.
Jason Oweh. He had a great game.
He did. Phenomenal game. Very good. For Baltimore, I wasn't expecting this. I was like, their secondary's banged up. No Marcus Peters. Their other cornerback went down last week. I'm like, Kansas City's just torching this team. There's no way, no chance in heck. And ironically enough, this is the first time that Lamar Jackson has beaten the Kansas City Chiefs. So he was 0-3 against him. Now he's 1-3. So I mean, it was huge. It was just this team rallying together, and it was really cool moment. These are the kind of stuff that I want. Like I wish the Colts would have. Like I'm so jealous of these teams. I'm gonna go on a little tirade here. I'm so jealous of these teams. Like Baltimore, people expect big things from Baltimore, but that injury list is bad.
Yeah.
Those people were out for the season.
Yeah.
The list is huge. All right, it's tremendous, but this team still rallied together to beat a team that was, on paper, much, much, much better than them.
Yeah.
And they ended up going to get a win. They squeaked out a win, and that's how you win football games. You gotta be present, aware, and be good to win these tight ones. And this is just a really cool thing for Baltimore. Over the last year, Lamar Jackson is constantly breaking these stigmas, right? Oh, can't win a playoff game. He wins a playoff game. Can't beat the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. He goes and does that, and amongst other things. I think his passing is a lot better this year too. So far, I know it's only a small sample size, but he's doing pretty well. But enough about Lamar. This is about the defense now, pulling it together and stopping Patrick Mahomes, who they're in field goal range right there. They could honestly, they just want to hand the ball off. Clyde, go get a first down and go get us some more yardage. Harrison Butker is one of the best kickers in the NFL today, and he could make that no problem. They're 2nd and 3. Yeah. They're on the
27?
It'd be 30. 32?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
32 on the Ravens side.
30.
The other side of the 30. That is correct. And, yeah, just a simple little play. They got 11 I mean, obviously Kelsey's going to be out there. They got 11 personnel. 2 and 2. It's a pretty balanced offensive look. I formation. It's not shotgun. It's I formation. Clyde Edwards-Helaire about 4 or 5 yards back behind Patrick Mahomes, just going to take the handoff and do what they got to do. However, on the Baltimore Ravens side, the box is stacked. They kind of know what they're going for. I think with the way that the scheme is designed for the Chiefs, Clyde Edwards-Helaire is just trying to build. You don't put him back there if you're not going to run the ball. I feel, unless you're going for some kind of play action. But the situation, they're probably going to hand the ball off to Helaire, which obviously is not great, not a great one. But there's some motion that actually goes on in this play too, a little bit early on, that throws the Ravens defense for a loop. And honestly, if Mahomes wanted to throw it, he probably should have just been just take it. But that wasn't debate. But we get a cover one look. What do we just? This is some kind of nickel.
Yeah,
probably.
They're in a nickel.
They're in a nickel. There's 8 people on the line. 9? No, it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 2 in the middle, and then one deep. There's one person deep. But let's start to break this down a little bit. All right, so Mecole Hardman goes in motion. You got a couple cornerbacks that start shuffling. You can see they're backing off the line for our visual listeners, for audio listeners. They were right on the line, ready to stuff this thing, kind of really box this play in, not give up the first down. and Miko Hardman. Right, I think that is Hardman.
Yeah.
He goes in motion, and they pull 2 cornerbacks, actually, which is surprising.
Yeah, they get very confused here.
You can tell there's all sorts of pointing. They're very audibly and visually yep. They're going to the back. They're just playing back more. We did call this man, right? Yeah, it's pretty much man. They're pressed up pretty good.
Well, anytime that you see a cornerback freak out and try and run with the wide receiver that went in motion, that's man coverage.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh, crap, I got to get over there or else, it's going to be a free guy. Yeah, I think more than anything on this play, I didn't get to watch this live because I fell asleep. And I wasn't trying to. I just celebrated the Bills game too much.
Yeah,
that's all.
That's all.
More than anything on this play is, man, that's some quick pressure from Ole.
He did good.
Pressure.
He did good. He's a very, very talented player, and he got outside the edge. I mean, it's cluster here. You can tell it's a bit of a cluster in a way. Just kind of broke through. He was there. I don't know how much impact he had on the fumble. He might have punched it out a little bit. It looks like more of an Helaire mistake, or in baseball terms, an error. But Away is there, and if he's not there, I don't know if this fumble is going back to the Ravens or not. Not that I don't think he's the one who recovers it. He might be. Let me just double. Oh, he is. He is. Yeah, there's the motion. Confuse the backfield, and Away is right there. Yeah, it is a little tap. So Edwards-Helaire he obviously didn't have very firm control of the football. It's like a little pop. Like it looked like Away overshot the angle. Like he didn't cut in, right? What do we call that? What's that phrasing? When you kind of up and over. We talked about this a couple weeks ago.
Oh, bending?
Bending. He didn't bend. Like he looked like he overshot Helaire, but he got just enough tap in there to knock it free.
Helaire's got the ball too far away from his body.
Right.
To be going through the trenches like that. He takes the ball in the gut, but then when he actually gets his arm on it, he's actually like, I don't know, like holding it. It's weird. It's weird the way he's holding it. And 2 hands on the ball. I mean, sure,
in the trenches,
he could have.
Yeah, in the trenches, I would dare say that's kind of an important thing.
Well, it's something that people say, but at the same time, I mean, guys, I've watched LaShawn McCoy carry a ball with out,
right,
and he has one of the best fumble, per carry averages ever. So,
right.
Ball security, I think, just comes down to a lot of it's a little bit of luck and a little bit of technique. It's good luck on the Ravens that this guy was able to get his hand in there, and it's bad luck on the Chiefs' part that Helaire just didn't have it. He has been the bane of their existence since he joined the team.
Oh my God, yeah. He really has been. I'm not an Helaire fan at all. I had the opportunity to draft him in so many leagues. I'm just like, why would I touch him? Why would I draft him? There's just no purpose. But that's a fantasy thing. But in real life, yes, you're right. He's been a huge hindrance. He hasn't really taken off the way that I think they wanted him to.
No.
And this isn't going to help. I would not be surprised if Helaire is on the trade block at the end of the season.
Andy Reid has, I'm trading you for a dozen cheeseburgers.
Extra bacon.
Extra bacon right now.
Love Andy Reid.
I'll save it for a win, though.
Yeah, it was rough, but Helaire could find himself in the trail. He's not the guy that I think they wanted him to be.
No. And not that this has a lot to do with the play, but a little bit to do with the play. Their new and improved offensive line for Kansas City doesn't look very improved.
You don't think so?
Not significantly. Not to the point where I go, wow, they clearly invested a lot of assets in the offensive line.
Right.
They struggled with the Baltimore pressure this game.
Yeah, I think Cleveland game it made it hard for them last week too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's just how ferocious those pass rushes are, though.
Well, those are 2 great, front 7.
Yeah.
In the league right now. So Patrick Queen number 6 for shout out wearing a single digit and pissing off everybody. By the way, every time I hear someone complain about it, I give a fist pump. Like, yes, piss people off. Triggered.
Is this why offenses have been so bad because of the single digit?
Oh, they can't handle it. All the quarterbacks, then none of them know what to
They're
do.
rattled.
Apparently, Derek Carr is the only one that's good at counting numbers. him and Brady are like, we got this down, man.
got it down,
I know
Pat.
numbers. But anyways, Patrick Queen really coming into his own. He was phenomenal in this game. A guy that, if things go well this week again for the Ravens, might be a feature for me in the next one.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I don't disagree. That would be a lot of fun to look at that. So, all right, one more look through. There is a hike. Good handoff. Yeah, he is very loose with it. He is very loose with it. He was trying like he looked like he was trying to pull it in tighter as Away bumped that ball out.
Yeah.
So, good on him.
Yep.
And yeah, they swarmed.
I don't really know why on this play on a 2nd and 3 when you're trying to run out the clock.
You run up the gut.
We're nitpicking a little bit, but I mean they pull Travis Kelce. He pulls to pick up an extra blocker, and that frees up. I think that might free up Oweh. I think he vacates a spot that Jason Oweh can use.
Yeah,
to get in.
I mean, it is loaded on that other side though, so I can. Right,
But they don't put him in motion and to pick up an extra blocker.
They move him in the middle of it.
It's a
right.
trap. They're calling it. This is a trap play where they're going to pull the. I mean, a lot of times it's a guard. Sometimes it can be a center, but in this case, they're pulling Travis Kelce, post snap to set up a crease for Clyde Edwards-Helaire, but it becomes a free rusher.
Right.
And Helaire doesn't even make a run to the right. He looks like he tries to go to the left, which is weird. Nothing about this play goes like they expected.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I don't think so either. So, all right, final playthrough, and we'll be on our way. Yeah, I just noticed that Kelce goes to the other side. He doesn't hit anybody.
Nobody. It's weird.
You stand right on top of it. Big goofy.
Patrick Mahomes with his head. He puts his hands on his helmet like,
yeah.
What did we just do?
319! 399! Hut! 3-3!
Yeah, spot.
Blue 58!